All right, going to take you to some of the younger players for Clover Hill freshman football action. Clover Hill versus Midlothian. This one at Clover Hill. Opening kickoff will go to the Cavaliers. And on the return, not a whole lot of yardage. They'll bring it back out to about the Clover Hill 32. And then on the run, it's Wesley Austin. Cutting around the corner, brought down the hard way. But there was a penalty on the play. Cavaliers not picking up much. Number 9, Randall Wood making the pass. That one's complete to number 16. That's Ernest Morris. Little gain there, but the Cavaliers are stopped. They'll be forced to punt away, and Midlothian will get the ball. And watch this. Oh, is he down? Nope, not down yet, but finally brought down. That's Ernest Wood with a little help from Zachary Green. Midlothian finding it tough against that Cavalier D, and number 19 bringing them down, Wesley Austin. They'll be forced to punt back to the Cavaliers, and on the return, hang on, Ernest Morris. He has to jump back on that one, but hangs on to possession for Clover Hill, and coaches Harrington and Donnelly talking it over, trying to figure out what to do with their offense here, but the offense is stopped, and they'll be forced to punt it right back to the Trojans. And on the return, don't run over the cameraman, watch out, hang on, Trojans with possession, and watch this deep pass, and that one is complete. That'll set the Trojans up inside the Cavalier 5-yard line, and on the next play, they'll punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, Midlothian, and the extra point attempt is good, and that'll give the Trojans a 7-point lead. With just 2:27 left in the first quarter, and the Cavaliers forced to reevaluate this situation, and Ernest Morris, watch him there on the return, gets a good return, with the Cavalier penalties piled up in this game, and on this pass, it's picked off by the Trojans, and they'll take it back in for another touchdown. They'll also make the extra point attempt on that one, and the Cavaliers find themselves 14 points in the hole early in the game. Wesley Austin, nice gain on this play, and that Cavalier offense just unable to pick up enough first downs to keep them rolling on the drive. That'll force the ball back over to the Trojans, and the Trojans, nice pass play, but that one met right behind the line of scrimmage. Number 31 in on that one, Kyle Graves, and the Cavalier defense holds on. Cavalier offense rolls back out onto the field. Handoff going to Ernest Morris. Morris brought down immediately behind the line of scrimmage. And then the big pass play here. Nice pass. That one's complete. And they'll take that down into Trojan territory. Then on the drive, number 19, Austin, again around the outside. He'll find some more yardage for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers try to punch it up the middle. Number 31 on the run. That's Kyle Graves. The Cavaliers will have trouble holding on to the ball. They'll fumble. Midlothian recovers, but time runs out in the first half. Then on the opening kickoff of the second, it's Elliott Schilling finally making the stop. Then a big hole up the middle, finally brought down by a couple of Cavalier defenders. And then Midlothian continuing its drive, finding more running room right up the middle. Several people in on stop. Trevon Rogers and Zachary Beavers making a couple of key stops. Then this one, another big play for the Trojans. They're deep inside Cavalier territory. This time the Cavalier defense stiffens up, and they're met by a wall of green and black. The Trojans will try to get into the end zone on a pass, but it's picked off by number 25, Zachary Green. That'll give the Cavaliers the ball deep inside their own territory. This time it costs them, though, as number 9, Randall Wood, is sacked behind the goal line, the safety. 2 more points for the Trojans, and they get the ball back on the kick. But the Cavalier defensive team finally finding its life in the second half, and they'll continue to make the big stops against the Trojan running game. Trojans try to go to the air. They'll complete the pass, but he stops short on 4th down. That'll give the Cavalier offense a chance to take back to the field, and this time in at quarterback, it's James Evans. Calls his own number, runs it around the left-hand side, and picks up some yardage carrying a Trojan defender or 2 with him. Cavalier cheerleaders trying to bring some life back into the team as they'll head into the 4th quarter, trailing the Trojans by 16. And on the drive offensively, Ernest Morris trying to find some room around the right side. He breaks free of a couple tackles. Can't bring him down. They rip his shirt and everything. He's still on his feet, but the whistle blows. Cavaliers will be forced to punt the ball away, and the Trojans back out on offense once again. That Cavalier defense holds, though. The Cavalier offense will take back to the field, but something goes amiss on this play as it bounces off the helmet of one of the Cavalier players and into the hands of the Trojans. Trojans back out on offense, but that Cavalier defense proving tough again. Deep inside their own territory, they make the stops, and then Coach Donnelly talking it over with Evans, saying we need to get some points on the board here. Evans back to Wood. Wood deep downfield to Aaron Spalding, and that one is complete. The flea flicker works. Cavaliers on the drive, and they continue to push their way into that Trojan territory. Evans up the middle on the run, calls his own number, finds some room around the right-hand side, and he'll drive it deeper and deeper into that Trojan territory before he's brought down. Uh-oh, flag on the play, though. That one will get called back. A big play called back for the Cavaliers. Hate to see them yellows. Been seeing a lot of them lately for the Cavaliers. And then it's Evans calling his own number again, looks around the left-hand side, then on the pass, launches this one deep downfield. Oh, great catch, but that one was ruled out of bounds. Actually, a good call there. He did step just outside the line. Then the pass to number 49, and he's finally forced out of bounds at the 11-yard line, Trevon Rogers. And then it's looks, doesn't see anything, so he runs it himself. Evans takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They'll go for the two-point conversion, and on the run, right up the middle, big hole by that offensive line. Christopher Wilkins takes it in. He'll put up 2 more points. They'll try the onside kick, but the Trojans recover, and the game will be wrapped up. Clover Hill loses this one. Midlothian 16, Clover Hill 8.